Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Lanks here with another replay for you. This time it's a pro game. This time it's Drewbie from Root up in the top right against Alicia from Team Axiom, I believe, in the bottom left. So Alicia is a guy. He's from Korea. He's, I believe, Masters level player. Pretty darn good. Drewbie is also a Masters level player. He's a pro player I've featured on this channel before. He's a Canadian player, and he's tends to be very aggressive, especially in the early game. Last one I cast with him, I believe, was the one with a whole bunch of Raxes and Reapers. He had like 6 Raxes pumping up Reapers constantly. He had around 18 or 19, I believe, at his peak. Yeah, that was a really interesting one. I'd go back and watch that if you have the time. So, in this one, oh, good luck, good luck. Always nice to see. This one we've got a Protoss versus Terran. So, actually, that last one with the Reapers, it was Protoss versus Terran as well, so Drewbie might go the same route, go if he gets an early gas and a couple of Raxes, we will know for sure. We'll find out. I'm casting these games cold, basically. I am heading off for vacation a little while, so I want to get a whole bunch of casts done in a hurry, so that doesn't leave me much time to preview them, so I'm trying to find the best of the best and just casting them without watching them beforehand. Makes it more exciting for all of us. So we've got a Rax coming down and no gas as of yet, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Maybe not going to do Reapers after all? I don't know. Drewbie tends to be a pretty aggressive player. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. And Gash on the Protoss looks pretty standard. Standard gas after Gateway and then the Cybercore. It's pretty normal. Okay, we've got a Reaper heading out to here. And he's putting down a Rax, so this could be just a hidden Rax to try to get nicely hidden Reaper production, but he doesn't have gas, so I would expect that's not the case. So Marine pressure maybe? Or maybe he just wants to hide his other Rax just to throw off any Protoss scout efforts. Protoss player hasn't actually scouted yet either, which is interesting. He doesn't, well, I mean, he knows where he is, but he hasn't scouted him at all. And neither has the Terran player. Oh, wow, Drewbie moves around fast. It's interesting watching these player cams now and then. I mean, you compare this to Alicia, and he pans the camera around mostly. Interesting kind of thing. Anyhow, a bit of a tangent there. So, we've got Marines coming out one by one. And we'll have them 2 by 2 in a minute. Still no gas, so definitely not going to be Reapers. We'll see if he gets down an expansion early. I mean, he's just doing Marines, so he should be able to afford it. And keeping up his work account and his supply count. More Marines coming out here. So, on Alicia's side of things, looks like he's chronoing out a Stalker, wise idea, and getting a Mothership Core. So that'll prove a very potent defensive option. If Drewbie tries to do just plain Marines in, that's not going to work. Marines versus a Militia Corps, well, if caught in the open, a Militia Corps would lose horribly to Marines. I think you need 4 to kill a Militia Corps straight up. But in defensive actions, a Militia Corps is incredibly valuable. You throw it on the next overcharge and your Marine push is toast. Mostly literally. Shooting those rocks for fun. I guess they just like target practice. Looks like Drewbie's getting down his supply depot, keeping up his count. Still no gas, none at all. So that means no factory, that means no reactors, that means no tech labs. So, oh, and we got the Militia Corps coming in for a scout. Looks like Drewbie is moving to intercept, probably accidentally. Oh, and he's moving over here because he's getting a bunker. So it looks like it's going to be a bunker rush, which will work if he can kill this Nexus before it finishes, and I don't think he's going to be able to. This Mothership has almost enough energy for a Nexus overcharge, and once that goes down, it's pretty much game over for anything in 20 range of that Nexus. Unless he had siege tanks, there's really not much you can do. And there's SCV running into his death. That didn't work out too well. Marines going in, they see the Nexus almost done. Another bunker going down, but there's the overcharge. So these Marines are basically toast. They don't have a chance. Focus firing down that SCV so he can't repair and can't finish up the other barracks. Yeah, this is a massacre. There is just nothing that Drewbie can do now. He's got a bunker full of Marines, and they're not going to be able to kill this at all. Yeah. His best chance to focus down the units to try to kill them, because he's definitely not getting that Nexus. Marines making a run for it, getting blocked by the Sentry. Very clever. Oh, getting rid of the Stalker. Not quite getting the Sentry there. Oh, the Sentry's wandering on his own, not very smart. Don't think he got the recycle on the bunker there either. So we do have an expansion going out for Drewbie, but he's already way behind. This Nexus has been up for quite a while. Good number of Marines here. Alicia actually only has these 2 units and the motion core, and it has not enough energy to do anything useful. So if he doesn't actually move in, he's going to have a big problem. Or if he doesn't make more units, sorry. If he moves in, he's going to have a big problem, and he has. Drewbie has taken the offensive action again. He might actually be able to focus on this Nexus, but he's got to take care of these units in the meantime. Ooh, not going to be able to do it, though. Do a bit of a staggered retreat here. Might get the militia corps. Nope, pulling back. And the mothership survives, and the Nexus survives, and this Marine is going to walk into his doom. And there he goes. So Drewbie's attack has been completely repelled. He's still only going for bio. He's getting 4 axes now. No mech. He does have 2 gases, so he'll slowly be able to build up the gas count. Getting his engineering bay does... yep, Alicia's already got a forge. So he's gonna have a big advantage there in the tech, since he's gonna have the +1 armor before Drewbie gets the +1 attack. This bunker will hold back any stalker aggression though. Doing 20 damage a hit certainly helps. He really needs a factory though. Without a factory, he's going to be up a creek. Actually, what he really needs right now is a starport so he can get medevacs. If he's going to do bio, he needs medevacs. However, we've got a Twilight Council and a Templar Archive, so it looks like we're going to be seeing storms again. So this will be probably a bit of a mirror of the last game I just cast, where we had storms aplenty. Plenty of barracks, still no factory. This strikes me as incredibly dangerous. He's got 3 gas, which you really don't need for 3 barracks, or 4 barracks. So I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe he's just saving up a bit of gas to get a factory down. You see? Yep, there's the factory going down. Does a scan somewhere? There we are. Or we wish to show the minimap where they were scanning, but there you go. So he sees... Oh, he didn't see that, did he? He did not. So he knows about the Twilight Council. He does not know about the Templar Archives. We've got a proxy pylon over here for Alicia. Oh, and it looks like Drewbie doing a bit of a proxy pylon scout, but does not see it. Walks away too early. Uh-oh. And one of my friends saying, "Yo, sup." I'll get back to him in a bit. So Alicia scouting out the base here. He's got a factory going down and his starport going down as well. He's got a reactor popping down. So it looks like he's going to do a straight bio push. Another scan here. Oh, taking on the observer. So now Alicia's going to be in the dark, but he knows the general makeup of the forces. He's got a couple storms coming in. Does he have storm finished, actually? He does. So just now. And he'll have his +2 armor done in a moment as well. So his unit's going to be pretty tanky. But that's a big bio force, actually. This is going to hurt quite a bit. He's got stim and shield done, so... Oh, that's not healthy. Not healthy at all. Eating one big storm there, so they're going to go in and it looks like do a bit of aggressive action. And a couple of Zealots getting warped into the side here. They've got charge, so they're going to catch up to these Marines pretty quickly. I don't think Drewbie knows what's in for him here. He's going to try to focus down this Nexus. He's got to get rid of this before the other forces catch up, because then he is dead. He gets it down. So a good bit of economic damage there. Oh, he's going to focus down again. Oh, and Alicia did get the cancel. That's pretty damn deadly. Yeah, so he just lost 400 minerals and a whole lot of mining time since he's got to wait for this thing to come back up. That's pretty rough. So that's a very good pickup there for Drewbie. Drewbie getting another CC up, so he'll be able to expand. He's getting his medevacs coming out 2 at a time. Factory's getting its own reactors, so probably some mines. Armory coming down, wise choice. And another engineering base is going to do double upgrades, so he can try to catch up on that. So right now, we're going to have a big income difference between these players. You can see that Drewbie's way ahead on the minerals, particularly these mules that just popped down. He's going to be even further ahead. And Alicia knows wisely that this means that he needs to act right now. Now these storms give him a big, big advantage. This might actually be it. Oh, good storm on those workers, and they take a lot of damage, and a lot of them go down. That was pretty rough. Drewbie just lost a ton of harvesters up there. His expansion's been completely denied as well. Bit of a turnabout. It's fair play. He's got a couple of medevacs, but they're not really enough to deal with this. He's losing everything down here. The refineries, the supply depots, all going to pot. Not good. Now, it's building up a lot of Marines, but of course those storms are still there. Oh, there's one High Templar left. It doesn't have enough energy for a storm, so the Archons are still very dangerous. They get close, they'll do that nasty splash damage. He needs some tanks or some mines or something, and he's not building them. Oh, more High Templar have shown up. Drewbie is in a spot here, and he seems to have forgotten about his other production facilities. Oh, and a Zealot has found this other base. However, that may pull Alicia's army away. Oh, one medevac can respond to that. But that means there's less here to deal with this. He's got to get those guys in the bunker. Oh god, and the door's open. Oh, this is not going to end well. And he's got the force fields up, the Guardian shield, so his Marines are doing like 2 damage a hit, I believe, right now. They do 7 base, -2, -2, so 3 damage a hit. Pretty much nothing. And I think that's GG. And Drewbie agrees with me. Drewbie calls it GG. So that was a pretty interesting game. A lot of back and forth there. The early attack got completely rebuffed, but then that Bioforce, even though it got annihilated, destroyed this Nexus, and that was pretty dangerous. Actually, this thing is overcharged. Did I miss something down here? I'm going to back this up very briefly just to see what that was, because I don't know why he got the Nexus overcharge. Let's speed this up. Because there was a whole battle going on here, and this was pretty frantic. So what on earth happened down here that made him use Nexus overcharge? There was a drop, and I just clicked the wrong button. Oh god. Okay, let's try this again. So there's a whole battle going on over there. Oh, so that medevac that I assumed that was going to respond to the attack wasn't. It came over here. And dropped off a few guys. But then it got fed back, and next overcharge, and that was all she wrote. Even these guys on their own, not enough to deal with that. Not enough at all. Hence the GG. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, sub if you want some more, and I'll have a few more in the next couple of days.